Shalom. I want to give all praises, honors, and glories to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yehoshai Ba'Hashem, Kakwadash, and the honors to the apostles and others, great Melson, and salutations to the hopeful elect. This is your brother, I am Noah Allah, from GMS Chicago, and this is going to be a quick lesson about health over wealth, alright? What inspired me to do this video is what the elder has said. When you're cooking, make sure you be cooking with olive oil or some butters, and natural stuff, not no canola oil or vegetable oil. Really, the main lesson, to this video is, take care of your body. All right, watch what you put in your mouth. All right, and you might love, some fried food from time to time, but now it's coming to the point where you gotta really take care of your bodies, or you gotta watch what you put in your mouth. Me personally, I might have fried food here and there, but now I started realizing the effects that has been causing me, getting, so much acne is really because of, the oil that they use on the fryer. All right, canola oil, vegetable oil, all these non-natural oils that these restaurants be using, and these cooking oils that everyday people mainly get. All right, it's no good for your guts, and it's no good for your skin either. All right, because canola oil and vegetable oil, all right, too much of it can contribute to acne, weight gain, failure to your guts. All right, it can get you sick. All right, it can get you really fucked up in the body. All right, and for me, all right, I have been staying away from fried foods. All right, to the best of my ability. I've been staying away from fried foods for a while now, and I feel great. All right, I feel great. My skin is kind of healing. All right, but coming into this truth, all right, you gotta, there's things that you gotta change, including your diet. All right, this is Sirach chapter 30 and 15. It says, health and a good state of body are above all good gold, and a strong body above infinite wealth. So yeah, straight to the point, health over wealth. Because hey, as you're getting out of shape, not eating the right things, all right, there is a possibility that you can get heart strokes, all right, at a very early age. All right, you might pass out at the age of 50. For you younger bros, but low women, we're not here too long, but still, take care of your body, take care of of your health. All right, watch what you're putting in your mouth. Abstain from canola oils. Abstain from all these oils that are not natural. All right. It says that there is no riches above a sound body, and no joy above the joy of the heart. Death is better than a bitter life or continuous sickness. If you have messed up health, right, it's worse than death, because now you gotta live, through bodily afflictions that is hard to get rid of. All right, and then especially as a young man, all right, in this truth, all right, it goes for me first and foremost. All right, you gotta start eating healthy. All right, because now we're coming to the point where Esau is putting all kinds of shit in your food. All right, in the scriptures it says that we shall eat our bread defiled. All right, but that doesn't give us a reason to continue eating fast food, fried foods that can jack up our body, eating all this sweet shit. All right, because the scriptures also talk about taking care of your temple. All right, that is also important too to the body. says Sirach chapter 14, yeah, Sirach chapter 14 verse 11, my son, according to thy ability, do good to thyself, and give the Lord his due offering. And yeah, you're gonna wanna take care of your health. Do good unto thyself. All right. Don't get you sick purposely, all right, because of you not eating right. All right. Eat the right things. Abstain from these. From these fast foods. And of course, you're gonna want a burger. Every once in a while, but you just can't have it every week. You can't have it every day, especially. 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and that the Spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai dwelleth in you? If any man defile the temple of Yahweh, him shall Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, him shall Yahweh Hashem Yahushai destroy, for the temple of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is holy, which temple ye are. And yeah, you gotta take care of your temple, meaning your body, take care of your health. Cause when you're out of shape, right, it don't feel good, right? When your body is fucked up and you're not really exercising or anything of that sort, right? It feels like shit to be in that state, right? Feel like when you're in no good condition, right? When you're not healthy and all, it really does feel like shit, right? It sucks to be skinny, all right? For me, as a skinny person, right, I hit the gym here and there, but I'm still skinny as hell. But I still got some muscle. But the reason why the majority of people are skinny is because you don't be eating right. All that sweet shit. All that fried food is really affecting your body very dramatically. All right, when you're skinny, right, and if you're a skinny person, right, and you eat too much, you tend to sweat more when you're sleeping at night. and you gotta really think about it. If you're sweating more at night and you're not eating good, right, you wake up the next morning and now all of a sudden you're hungry for more, and that's because of the parasites of all that junk shit that you be eating. It makes you go hungry even more. All that sweet shit, all that fried food, all that junk food that you be eating, right, it just makes you hungry even more. Right, these parasites, right, they want to feed on junk food, and that's only affecting your health at the end of the day. All right, you shouldn't be feeling hungry every hour. But here's 1 Timothy 4:8. For bodily exercise profited little, but godliness is profitable unto all things, having promise of life that now is and that which is to come. And yeah, bodily exercise is good. You gotta at least have an hour of exercise or so. Right? You can't just be you just can't remain still all the time, because then if you're like sleeping all day or whatnot, you can get blood clots, you can get strokes, heart attacks. But godliness is powerful unto all things, having promise of the life that now is, and of that which is to come. And yeah, continuing to serve the Lord. Alright, you don't want to be feeling like shit while serving the Lord. Alright, you want to make sure that that you feel good. You want to make sure that your health is in check. Last but not least, Sirach 30 and 25. A cheerful and a good heart will have a care of his meat and diet. And hey, if you love yourself, work on it. Watch what you're eating and all that. But that's the main point of this lesson. But anyways, hope this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises, honors, and glories to Yahweh Hashem, Yahushua, and Shalom.